365 days ago, the Sacred Heart women's basketball team was looking to have a bounce-back 2022 to 2023 season. The team added 3 new first-year players, and one of those players was point guard Ny'Ceara Pryor from Baltimore, Maryland. Ny'Ceara knew Sacred Heart was the perfect landing spot for her.
For me, I always wanted to pick a college that not necessarily wanted me, but needed me in a sense. And I think Sacred Heart at that time, for me, I just wanted a very close-knit family, and I think that was the one for me.
Right when Ny'Ceara stepped onto campus, she made an immediate impact on the basketball program. She knew she had to be a leader from day one.
I always, been the type to be that leader, so it was just very important to me to step into that role because you're that freshman, so it's kind of hard for, older people to understand you in a sense.
Ny'Ceara's leadership was noticed by head coach Jessica Minetti. Within the first 4 games, she was named a captain as a first year. Minetti credits her with setting the culture within the program.
She's a relentless winner, so for us, we were like, hey, we need to build our program with this great new culture of young kids. We need to build this program with this great new culture of a winning mentality, and she's the one we wanted to do it with.
When Ny'Ceara was named captain, teammates Sajeda Bonner and Olivia Tucker couldn't be happier with the news, as they both knew that Ny'Ceara set the team dynamic early on in the season.
Every single game, those 4 games in, she played the same way and was the same person and gave everything possible for the team to win. And that stood out to Minetti and it stood out to me. We want to follow her lead in everything that she gives on the court and the type of person she is.
She came in as a captain a few games into the season because Coach Minetti recognized how awesome of a leader that she would be for us, but she holds everyone to a very high standard as well, and we've kind of formed this culture around her and the players that were already here.
With Ny'Ceara's leadership from day one, there was immediate success within the program. For the Sacred Heart women's basketball team, they were able to punch their ticket to the Northeast Conference Championship game versus #1 seeded FDU on March 12, 2023. Ny'Ceara knew this was the perfect opportunity for the team to showcase what they worked for all season long.
I just kind of told my team to just believe in yourself, believe in yourself and believe in each other, and we're going to get the win. And that's what we did.
The Pioneers were able to return to the NCAA tournament with a 72-60 victory. Sacred Heart made history in the first 4 matchup of the NCAA tournament as they defeated Southern 57-47. Not only was this the Pioneers' first NCAA tournament win in program history, it was the Northeast Conference's first win in the NCAA tournament. It's a Cinderella story that will forever be talked about.
It meant everything. I wasn't expecting to have the season we had, but what stood out the most was our family bond, and I think that's what took us over the edge.
Not only did the Pioneers make history as a team, Ny'Ceara made history for herself. With her awards of Northeast Conference Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, and Rookie of the Year, she became the first player in conference history to secure the 3 major awards in one season. She also led the nation in steals and steals per game. These are honors she does not take for granted.
I'm forever grateful. I just think that winning that NEC tournament really just put the icing on the cake, and it was an historical year for me.
What her teammates are going to take away from last year was not only the awards, but the guidance they have gotten from Ny'Ceara to make themselves not only better basketball players, but better people.
She tells us not to take anything for granted, and I really look up to her in that aspect, and she always strives to make sure that everybody's doing what they need to do. So honestly, I do look up to her, and I think she's been a great addition to this team.
With the impact that Ny'Ceara has already made in her first year, she is ready for what's in store for this upcoming season.
Our culture is to win again. Our culture is to play fast and be ready for everything else. So I just feel like I'm very excited for this season and what's to come. We want to repeat, so that's our motto.
The 2022-2023 season was a time that Ny'Ceara Pryor will never forget. However, this is just the beginning for this star point guard as she enters her 2nd season for the Pioneers in hopes of leading them to back-to-back Northeast Conference championships. Reporting from Fairfield, Connecticut, I am Brendan Capozzi, Sacred Heart Sports Media.